Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show, and I am so happy right now because of all the recipe books out there, and to all my friends out there who are raw food chefs, your books are wonderful. But I tell everybody, one of my favorite recipe books, the first book I started with and made so many recipe books from, was this book here, Dining in the Raw, and it's by Rita Romano. Now, I didn't know Rita Romano years ago, but I know her now. Not only do I know her now, today she's a guest on the show. So let's say hello to Rita Romano. Hi Rita, how you doing?
Fine, great, super.
Wonderful. Rita, first you came out with this amazing book called Dining in the Raw. What year did you come out with this book?
This book was written in the late 80s, early 90s. It was first printed and published in Italy in 1993 and shipped to Miami and sold at Hippocrates for 3 years, and then Kensington Publishers picked it up.
Well, you used to be the chef at Hippocrates Health Institute a long time ago, correct?
That's it. I was 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93.
Is that how you learned about the raw foods, or did you know about that before then?
I graduated from the Cushi Institute in Boston, and I became a certified macrobiotic cooking instructor. But when I moved down to Florida, I noticed that I was really craving raw foods.
Oh.
So when I went to Hippocrates for lunch, I never left. I just went in there for lunch, and the lady at the desk said, what do you do for a living? And I said, I'm a chef. She said, don't go away. And the next minute I knew I was working there, and I loved it. I loved every minute of being there, and that is definitely a major part of my life now, raw food cuisine.
Wow. Well, back then, there weren't as many people eating a raw food diet as there are today. What do you think about this big surge in a raw food diet?
I think it's incredible and exciting and wonderful because I love the medium. I love teaching people how to prepare raw food cuisine. It's so much more pleasant than slaving over a hot stove.
Yes, and one of the things I noticed about many of the raw food recipes out there, books out there, and there's so many, they're very complicated, and the recipes are complicated and they take a long time to make. It's one of the things I love about your book. The recipes are not difficult, they're simple to make, and they're just delicious. So how did you come up with the inspiration and the ideas? Because now, when somebody wants to write a recipe book, they're pretty much getting recipes from other books, but back then there weren't too many raw recipe books out.
Paul, I have to say that the inspiration came from working at Hippocrates and having a captive crew every day. I could not have done it without working at Hippocrates. As a matter of fact, I can't see writing any book without having a constant daily medium of people to serve it to. Because you're experimenting every day and trying new things. You need an audience. And I had a huge audience, and they would come to the kitchen every day and tell me what they liked the best because I asked them to do that. And also just being creative with so many different choices of wonderful organic produce, herbs, spices. It was just a great place to write the first half of the book.
Wonderful. And what's the reaction today to the book? Is people still contact you telling how much they enjoy?
The book is slowed down. There's so much competition out there. And let's face it, the book was written in 1989, 1990. Things have changed dramatically. Food choices, techniques, equipment, but it's still a classic. It still has a great value, and it makes me feel great when I hear that all of the raw food chefs around the United States do give me credit for having that as their first book, and that's how they started.
Wonderful. Well, that's certainly part of my story of how I started. Now, we are in a very special place right now, which I want you to tell people about. Here we are in West Palm Beach, Lake Worth, Florida, and it's South Florida, not too far from Hippocrates Health Institute. And the environment is wonderful down here, but explain to everybody exactly where we're sitting right now, what kind of place we're in, and what your plans are for this place.
Oh, we are in the Institute for Culinary Regeneration, and my bird is singing up a storm. This is a new place. I've only been here a year and a half, and I am teaching people here. It is a commercial property on Federal Highway in Lake Worth, Florida. It's right near the beach. There is a saltwater pool here, and a far infrared sauna, and a huge yard with all different kinds of fruit trees. A beautiful, huge kitchen. And my expertise is to work with people, one or two people, one-on-one at a time, and really help them go through a crash course week in raw food cuisine. Or if you're really not feeling well and you just want to relax and detox and take it easy, you can also come here and do that. And locals are getting in on doing one-day classes or weekend classes.
That's great. Now, do you have a website with all this information where people can contact you?
Yes. My website is rawkitchen.com, and my email is chef@rawkitchen.com or rita@rawkitchen.com. You can actually go online and sign up for the dinner club or classes. I am still doing some macro classes, but mostly raw food classes.
Now, you also teach people how to be a raw food chef, is that correct? Or
I have trained chefs. I have trained people that are in the restaurant business who have come here who have wanted to expand their repertoire of recipes. Absolutely.
Wonderful. Now, there are a lot of places around the country coming up more and more, spas and so on, serving raw food. What would you say separates yours from those?
Mine tastes good.
Not your food, the whole atmosphere here.
The whole atmosphere. Well, this is not a restaurant. This is where people can come and get off the merry-go-round of life and relax and be taken care of and learn how to prepare food at the same time so that when they go home they can continue on. Because let's face it, you have to learn how to take care of yourself. Nobody is going to do it for you.
Sure.
So education is important, but I try to inspire people to go home and continue on with the process. And also, really, I find this house very peaceful. I think when people walk in through that door, they just feel that sense of peace, and they just relax and try to forget about their problems for a week or whatever's going on in their lives and just detox.
Sure,
mentally and physically.
Whether you did that lifestyle or whether you did this lifestyle, either way, you're working with nuts. Yes, good. See, everybody, she has a sense of humor. Okay, great. So, Rita, take us around and show us the rooms of the house.
Okay. This is the community living room here in the back of the house.
Okay, now you have a giraffe in your house. Two giraffes in your house.
I am a giraffe lover.
Wow.
Yes, that giraffe, the big giraffe over there, is from Montserrat. It was a gift from a friend many years ago. And it's one piece of wood.
Wow.
It's kind of cool.
Wow, and then you have this community table here.
That's a table. I've got lots of tables in this house, actually.
Great.
The rooms are small, but they're very comfortable. They're queen-size gel beds. And a dresser and a light. And the basics, very clean, very neat. Pretty much the same.
And there's 5 rooms here, everybody.
There's 5 rooms and 3 bathrooms.
Here's a beautiful bathroom.
Beautiful bathroom.
Nice and clean. I love it. It's so...
Yes, everything is spotless. And this is the students' living room.
Oh, beautiful.
And 2 more bedrooms up front, basically the same. Every
Okay.
bedroom has a different color, so it's kind of fun. That's the green room. This is the blue room. Very comfortable. Okay. And
wow, look at this kitchen. Wow.
Yep, this is my pride and joy. No cabinets. Everything is in full view, easy to find. I've got 2 commercial refrigerators. And this is the other people refrigerator. Everything is very clear and very easy to see. All my toys are over here. Of course, I've got 4 dehydrators over there. And this is kind of fun. I got 2 toolboxes, and I've got everything laid out and labeled so I can find it.
Wow.
Yep, it's really, really nice. I know exactly where everything is, and my knives. And everything is labeled, so I'm very organized. So that's why when I say I give a class, I move pretty fast because I know exactly where everything is. And over here are the bigger toys. I've got my wheatgrass juicer and my regular juicer, my Vitamix. I've got 5 different Vitamix containers, 2 Cuisinarts, all my spirulis over there, my sprouting containers. I'm sprouting lentils and chickpeas right now, and clover and alfalfa and sunflower seeds. Getting ready for a class on Saturday. And I also do desserts. I have a dessert company called Sensible Sweets, and you can go online and look at my list of desserts. They're all raw vegan.
Are they on your website, Raw Kitchen?
Rawkitchen.com.
Great.
Okay, here is another bathroom. small one, but it's got a full shower, bath, and here's another bedroom.
Wow, that's nice. All right, everybody, there it was. That was the amazing tour, and this is an amazing house and just a wonderful environment. And I'm telling you, get the raw kitchen, and I live nearby, so I think when there's a group here, you might see me pop in with my beer to say hello, if I'm allowed, but that's okay. I might eat all the food, it's so good. But everybody, really check it out. If you're looking for a place to go, I mean, in the winter time, the weather here is better than anywhere else in the world. In the summertime, I love it in the summertime. I think it's great. So, no excuses. Get down here today before you'll have to be on the waiting list, because that's how crowded it's going to be here. All right, everybody. Thank you. Put your comments below. Put your comments and questions below the video. Have a great day and a great raw life.